Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, and at whatever time you are listening to this or watching for those YouTubers. I do hope that my introduction, but my disturbance of your day finds you doing well. I'm exhausted, you guys. I feel like a truck ran me over. And even though I went to the blood doctor yesterday and they said my levels were okay, I kind of feel like it's not where they're supposed to be, but they're not bad to have a transfusion, because I literally feel like a leech just sucked on me and took all my energy. So I'm apologizing for not having a drastic amount of energy, but y'all, my sister tired, okay? She tired. But hey, quick question for you guys. How's everything been going? Are you gonna let me in on it? Are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna fill me in? I mean, I want to know, how's everything going? I mean, I know things can hit the fan and shit can happen, but it's all about how you push forward that really matters. So it's kind of why I'm asking, how's everything going? With us? Let's see. There's so many things I can say that I wish were better. But hey, we're not living with rats and mice anymore, and we're not living with roaches, and we're not stressed like we used to be. So that's a plus. That's a huge plus. And like I said, my blood doctor's appointment yesterday went well. I wasn't expecting it to go well, but it did. It was my first time actually taking a Medicab there since I took my wheelchair, because I was not about to use up energy that I did not have trying to walk nowhere. It was interesting, needless to say. I don't do Medicabs because I just don't have the patience to wait to get picked up. I had to wait a whole 50 minutes from the time I finished to get picked up. The apartment, I think I told you guys that we had applied for it. We didn't get approved. One of the reasons we didn't qualify was because we don't have enough rental history. The other one is the rent debt that I know that's on my credit. And I need more clients to prove more income. So that's where you guys come in at. For real. Y'all should take me up on my offer. Y'all really should book a free call with me and see how I can help you, see if you can benefit from it. Even if it's just to get to learn what a life coach is and what they do and what it's all about. I mean, if I would have found free life coaching back in the day, I would have tried it out, because I didn't know what it was. I would have tried it out just to see, what it's all about. And I probably wouldn't have taken it, because I don't think in my life back then I was in a point where I felt like I would have needed it, which is why I think it popped up in my life when it did. But I could have benefited of a life coach back in the days. Especially when I'm trying to juggle kids with disabilities, work, home. At the time, my mother's home, my home. It was a lot. It would have been nice to have somebody hold me accountable of the goals that I was trying to do, especially with the losing weight and going to the gym and my surgery. And, it would have been nice to have someone. Therapy for me doesn't really work. I'm not a person to sit and dwell in the past. I think therapy is for certain people, not for everybody. And I know, I've used it a couple of times. I'm still using it now, but I feel like it stresses me out more than it actually helps me. If that makes sense. I'm not keen about opening the past. You know what I mean? Because I know I can have a mental breakdown. I know I can fall apart, or I can go back to my negative ways, and I'm not trying to do none of that. I like living in the positive. I like living in the present and in the future. I just don't see the point of dwelling over something I'm not able to fix, if that makes sense. And I think that's why back then I probably would have benefited seriously of a life coach. since I didn't benefit from therapy. Still don't benefit from therapy. But I'm doing it, so can't nobody say that I'm not doing anything to try to get myself where I need to be. Because I am. I'm doing it, even though I don't feel like I get anything out of it. Real talk, you guys, I have no energy. Do I look tired to y'all? Because I feel like I look exhausted. Like, I think I can go to sleep right now for the next 3 to 4 hours. I'm not going to do homeschooling today because of the lack of energy. And then I have my psychiatrist appointment in less than an hour. So I got to try to leave some energy for that. But I'm drained. I am drained. I'm reading a good book, though. I finished reading my this other coach. She's a coach for writers, and I was reading her 2 books, and I finally finished. And man, I could say that, like, honestly, they were worth the read. I read them for myself, you know what I'm saying? I didn't read them to do her a favor or anything. I just read them out of support. But I enjoyed it. Like, now that I finished it, it's like, dude, I gotta find something else to read. Because now it got me back into wanting to read. So now I'm like, dude, I gotta find something else to read. So I did forget that I bought this book, which is Carol S. Dweck, PhD, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, How We Can Learn to Fulfill Our Potential, Parenting, Business, School, Relationships. Though clever research studies engaging writing, Dweck illuminates how our beliefs about our capabilities exert tremendous influence on how we learn, which parts we take in life, and which paths. See, I told y'all I'm tired. We take in life. I haven't gotten deep. I'm only on page 18. I just started this, but it's interesting. Like, it is very interesting. According to her, in her book, you know what she's saying, your intelligence is based off of your mindset. So here, let me see. I'm going to explain it better, but let me just make sure I'm actually I want to make sure I'm going to actually say this right before I say it. Okay, so there's the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So the fixed mindset are those people that don't believe studying more would actually make them smarter or intelligent. People who may get answers wrong on a test and not even bother to try to figure out what was wrong or see what the right answer was. The growth mindset is people who are not limited. They believe that the more they study, the smarter they can get. The more challenges, the more they can overcome. They don't look at it as failures. They just look at it as learning experiences. And it's interesting because I was answering a few of the questions, and according to them, I have a growth mindset. And with a growth mindset, a person will take the failures and turn them into success. And I sat there thinking about this, and I was like, you know what? Low key, isn't that what I'm doing now? Like, am I not taking our negatives, our failures, our situation, and am I not trying to turn it around into something successful and positive? Like, I may actually be a growth mentality person, which means the sky is the limit and not even, you know? Like, I just found that interesting. Like, some people are just born with a growth mindset, and some people are born with the other one, which I can't remember what it is now. See, I told y'all I'm tired. Fixed mindset. And she even did her research on preschoolers, and she gave them all an easy puzzle to do first, and everybody was excited. And then she gave them the option of doing a hard puzzle next, or just repeating the same puzzle that they did. The kids who were in a fixed mindset were repeating the same puzzle that they just did. The kids who had a growth mindset were actually excited about the challenge of a harder puzzle. And they would always pick a harder puzzle, not to continue doing the one that they just did, even if they failed at it. And it's kind of interesting because isn't that how you're supposed to operate in life to a certain extent? Like, aren't you supposed to take your failures, learn from them, and then grow? I mean, that's how I've always looked at it. I might be wrong. I mean, am I wrong? I genuinely want to know, people. When I ask you guys questions, I genuinely want the answers to them. I'm not asking them just to blankly ask. I mean, this is a one-sided conversation always. Like, come on and join in the convo. Don't make me feel like I'm talking to myself when I clearly know I'm not. Because I know my podcast and my views, like, I know I'm not talking to myself. So, I just want to know. And then, what mindset do you think you have? Do you have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Are you excited about challenges, or do they kind of make you not want to do something? I'm really intrigued on how you guys operate with your brain. Like, I'm a strong believer that you can learn anything. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard it may be a hard road, it may not be an easy one, but you can learn. And you can expand your IQ and expand your horizon. You're not limited to just where we are. Like, your mind is not you're forcing your mind to be enslaved, in other words. Like, you're just not letting it grow. So then how do you expect to grow anywhere else in life if you're not growing mentally? What are your thoughts? Do you think I make any sense, or is it just gibberish to you? Like, I was just intrigued when I started reading the book. I was like, I think I'm about to start learning a little bit more about myself. And I'm going to take the opportunity to do so because I'm worth it. Sky's the limits, babes. Not even. Sorry, I really do not. Like, I'm trying to give energy here that I don't have. I really don't have it. I think the blood doctor was not 100% accurate. Or something. Because Lord knows I could go take a nap right now. But I got this appointment coming up, so I can't. I feel drained. Like, utterly, completely drained. And I don't think this music is helping me either. I feel like the music is just making me more tired. And it's draining me out even more. But inquiring minds want to know. And when I say inquiring minds, I mean mine. My mind wants to know. Are you a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? Are you a person that learns from their mistakes, or do you keep making the same mistakes over and over again and you learn nothing from it? Have you ever even stopped to think about that? I know some people don't. I'm just wondering, have you ever stopped to think about that? Like, what type of mindset you have? What type of growth you're doing? There's something that caught my attention and I need to look at it. I'm sorry, you guys. Wow. This is my journal, and I didn't even realize I had a journal. The last time I wrote in this journal, when was the last time? It was May 11th, 2020. Why? I didn't even realize I had another journal. Like, I just happened to look at it now and I was like, why is that book just standing up there? I would love to know what the book was for, but now I know. It's a journal. I thought I stopped journaling a long time ago, but I guess I was wrong. Guess God meant for me to find it. But am I going to start journaling? There's one thing I want to start doing. I'm trying to get my creative side back up, you guys. Like, I've shut it down so bad that I don't even know what to do to get it back up. I want to start writing again, because I used to write essays just for me, because I used to love getting lost in the stories. But like, I feel like I'm trying to do too much. Between trying to post for all my content and all my platforms, then trying to prospect clients so that I can get more clients, trying to resonate with, all of you guys out there, and then trying to still be a mom. Then I got to get my press-on nail business going again. Like, I got to start creating new sets and putting them on the website and taking off the old ones. It's a lot, and it's draining. And then being in a tight space where I don't really have room to spread out and get comfortable to do things doesn't make it any better either. It really doesn't. But if I start journaling again, but I feel like I kind of already journal, if that makes sense. Maybe I could just turn it into a book where I write stories at. Because journaling has always been something that I don't do consistent. I do the morning pages routine, which is empty out my brain in the morning. And if I feel like the day has been a heavy day, then I'll do one at night too before I go to sleep, so that I don't have excessive, unnecessary dreams or stressors that are constantly making me toss and turn in my sleep. But journaling, I would feel like I'm being repetitive again with my morning pages. Because my morning pages, I'm writing my feelings and my thoughts. Maybe when I'm done with the book that I have now for the morning pages, I can just cross over to this one. I think I might just do that. Let me put this back away. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use it for my morning pages. So, I do have a routine. And the routine kind of helps me keep myself, focused and at bay and not allow the negativity to take over. And that's what I show in my course that I have. I have put a description for my course before in the description box. I don't think I've done it on the actual Thinklinet podcast description box, but I know I've done it in the YouTube description box. But hopefully I'll remember to do so. And when I go to put this up and actually remember to put the link on it, you guys can take the course. It's free right now. But basically, to start my day off right, the first thing I do is write my morning pages. So I try to release and let go of any energy that I'm holding on from the day before or the night before, so that I can start my day with a empty slate, no feelings, no emotions, no triggers, no PTSD, no nothing, just a blank canvas. And after I do that, I sometimes do my manifesting, my scripting, because, I am trying to manifest us a better future. Then I'll do my affirmations. I'll write the first 3 for the morning, along with what will I do to attract it. 3 answers go there. And I'll also listen to the Bible on my YouVersion, and I'll do the Pause app as well. That's how I start my morning. Sometimes I'll read a verse from the Bible as well, a chapter, even though I'm listening to the YouVerse version. I'll still read one from my Bible. And then I open my planner and I start looking at what I gotta get done. And I open up my calendar on the computer and I start looking at what I gotta get done and make sure it matches with my planner. Make sure I didn't forget something in either one of them. Make sure I'm on point. And usually it allows me to start the day with no negative thoughts or feelings and emotions, which is actually an awesome way to start the day, to be honest with you. Then I'm prepared for whatever comes along the way. It works for me. And I hope if you guys take the opportunity to take the course, again, it's free. It's no charge to it. The only thing that I do ask is just for a testimony, pretty much, just to let me know what it helped you out with, what you liked about it, what you learned from it, what were you able to see, whatever the case may be. Tomorrow, though, you guys, I'm going to go live on Instagram. I'm going to be talking with Coach Tommy. He's an autistic coach, but Autistic Coach Tommy. Sorry, that's how it's supposed to be. You can find it on my parenting and mental illness Instagram. That's where it's going to be live at. If you want to follow him, in case you know somebody who has autism or is looking to, get more information because they know someone who has autism or wants to get help because of the autism. He is an autistic coach, so he does have autism himself, and he also coaches autistic people. So his Instagram handle is Autistic Coaching with Tommy. So again, it's Autistic Coaching with Tommy in case you want to follow him. And if you're not on my Instagram and you would like to follow my Instagram, because we're going to start going live every Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then 10 o'clock Pacific, because he's on Pacific and I'm on Eastern. So that's 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, and then 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My Instagram handle again is Parenting with Mental Illness. If you guys want to catch us live, we're going to talk about life coaching. We're going to talk about signs. We're going to talk about so many different things. But we would also like to have, viewers ask questions that we can answer live at the moment and interact with you, but give you a chance to just get to see our world and what we do and why we love to do what we do and why we do what we do in the first place. I thought it was pretty cool because I'm a mental health parent. Hi, that's me. And mental health and autism go together. So why not combine both platforms and support each other, Support is how you get anywhere in life nowadays. It's always good to support anyone that supports you. So he supports me and I support him. And he actually coaches my kids because, like I said before, my kids have autism. So he does actually coach them. He is their coach. I also coach my oldest as well. He coaches them in the autism aspect, and I just coach her in life. Since she's, going through therapy, it's good to have a balance. Therapy opens old wounds, deals with the past and hurt and trauma and things like that. So the life coaching piece deals with the present and the future and positivity and things like that. So it's a good balance to have. So if you are a person who goes to therapy, you should seriously think about getting a life coach. Like, for real, having both at the same time really does balance you out. It's always good to have a balance, especially when you're trying to heal. Like I've said in the past, life coaching is nothing like therapy. We don't focus in the past. We focus in the present and in the future, meeting your goals, holding you accountable, helping you find clarity where the darkness or the fog is, so that you can know how to move forward, help you figure out how you show up on a daily basis, help you figure out how you're productive. In my case, because I'm a life coach for parents, I can help you find how your parenting style is working for your kids, if it is or if it isn't. If it's working for you and if it's not working for you, what you can do to change. If you're a parent that's showing up more frustrated than you are happy, then something has to give, because that's going to be a negative impact on your child and a negative impact on you. It's just going to be frustrating and stressful. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it's like, and now I just be like, suck it up. Release those thoughts in my mind, let go of whatever frustration, and then I'll go parent. Because how am I being productive if I'm trying to parent while agitated or frustrated? Or sometimes it's just being held accountable of, hey, did you give that child those chores and responsibilities? I understand they don't do them right, but they got to start learning how to do it. Like, I struggle with my OCD. I won't let my son do a lot of things because he just doesn't do it right, and it frustrates me. But then again, how do I expect him to learn these things if I'm not giving him an opportunity to do them? Sorry, the pen was upside down. I don't know why they're upside down, but it's killing my OCD because they're upside down and not upside right. Even the pencil is wrong. This other pen is wrong. Sorry, you got this pencil and this pencil are wrong. This pencil is wrong. Who messed with my stuff? Oh, it's probably when they fell and somebody else picked them up. Okay. Alright, now they're back all upright where they're supposed to be, and I can focus again. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm like so not focused. The music is really making me more tired. It's not working. I know what I'm gonna play. Hold on. I got y'all. Hold on. Let's see if it pops up. Nope. Here we go. Got it. I'm gonna play this. Maybe I can get some energy. Wait, hold on. Was that a... Go back. Is that a video? Because I ain't never seen the video.
Getting an LLC
No, we don't want no commercials. If we wanted commercials, we wouldn't be on here right now. Oh, it's not a video. Yeah, it's not a video. I like this song, y'all.
You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta talk to me. You ain't gotta talk to me. For real. You ain't gotta love me. You ain't gotta find me. No motherfucking three. Fell to the hustle, I'm in it deep. Everyday struggle, don't get no sleep. Stink like a bitch bathing in the sea. Cause I ain't took a bath and it's been a week. They used to laugh when they mentioned me. Now I got the racks for them in my jeans. I ain't nothing, not anything. Except this gun for my enemy.
Come on, y'all, let's dance.
Nigga, don't nobody hit me. Locate, drop the body in Trinity. Nigga, my slide.
I like the chorus though.
They wanna kill me like Kennedy. Oh, that's a fact. Go get the check. Aim at his neck, we don't hit his feet. They hate me, they wanna get rid of me. They want war. We ready. Get them ARs, then we step. Slept in my car, they didn't help me. I think the Lord need a blessing. Stick to the code when they catch me. I never fold, I won't let me. Say they don't like me, I'm reckless. Well, I can't help but to tell them. Nigga,
Look, you ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You don't want to fight for me, I'ma fight for myself. Walk a mile in these shoes, the thing I do. You ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You ain't gotta fight for me, I'ma fight for myself. Walk a mile in these new shoes and see how I felt. Yes, energy, come on. Bring it in. I need this. I don't own no rights to this music for anybody that's listening, just in case I want to try to copyright me, especially you, YouTube. I do not own rights to this music. I am only trying to get some energy off of it because I am tired, okay? I have no rights owned to this music. None at all. So please do not copyright me. For I love myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. And you ain't gotta fight for me, cause I'ma fight for myself. Walk a while. Myself. You ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta fight for me. Oh, sorry. I'm all ahead of the game, cause see, these shoes gonna see how I felt. Okay, alright, so listen. That song always gets me hyped up, okay? And it always makes me happy, right? Because I don't got nobody that likes me like that, you feel me? I can count on one hand, maybe two, alright? That's one. Then two, fighting for me, only people that fight for me are my kids. That's it. They're the only ones that fight for me. So it's be like, I be telling y'all the world that, like, fuck y'all, you feel me? I'm gonna fight for my damn self. If y'all don't want to fight for me, that's cool, because I feel like I'm worth it. I feel like I have all rights to be fought over, you feel me? And then walk a mile in my shoes and feel the pain that I felt. That's deep for me, because I done walked, okay? And I done had plenty of pain, you feel me? And I don't even think that half of y'all would still be standing today. Granted, I'm not standing, okay? So shut up, all right? Granted, I'm in a wheelchair, all right? But I don't think that half of y'all would be standing today if y'all were to walk any part of my shoes. You feel me? Just like I may not be able to stand in y'all shoes either if I walked any part of y'all shoes. That's if y'all been through shit. Because I done been through shit and back. You feel me? I done been through shit and back from little till now. Like, when I went to go see the blood doctor yesterday, he was like, I thought you were supposed to leave and go back to New York. I'm like, I can't afford it up in Connecticut. He got New York confused with Connecticut, but whatever. Like, I can't afford it up there. I'm like, it's way too expensive, and I can't do the cold because my legs can barely do the cold from down here. I got to put blankets on my legs before I go outside. Like, I wouldn't be able to do the New England winter. Never mind, that would knock me in my ass for real. But I was like, one thing I do think I might need to do is leave the state of Virginia. Because I do feel like the state of Virginia has not been kind to me since I arrived. And I do feel that if I would have stayed back in Connecticut, I don't think I would have ended up in a wheelchair, if you get what I'm saying. But we would have ended up going through a lot more just trying to get on our feet. And maybe I would have probably ended up in a wheelchair because of what I would have to go through. But I really feel like being down here and everything that we've dealt with down here and all the drama and all the stress and all that has played a big part in why I've ended up in a wheelchair. And I feel like it may just be meant for us to find somewhere else to go. But I struggle with that, you feel me? Because it's all about how. How am I going to do this? You know, how would I make it work without transportation, in a wheelchair? Like, how am I going to pull this off? When I moved down here, I was walking. I had 2 good functioning legs, okay? So I could have moved myself anywhere and everywhere because I had the ability physically to do so. I don't have that ability anymore that I used to. Even when I stand up and I try to do things on my own and I be swearing up and down I can get that task done, sometimes I get up and reality smacked in my face and it's telling me, nope. Woulda, thoughta, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Whatever. You woulda thought you coulda, but you couldn't. Like, you feel me? It's just not gonna work. And that's stressful. That's unbelievable stress. Like, for real. That's very stressful. So that's why I say I don't think half of y'all would have been able to walk my shoes. You feel me? And at the same time being responsible for 2 disabled children, yeah, that's stressful alone within itself. Not adding on my stuff. That's just stressful within itself, period. Then you add on my stuff. That's just a masterpiece for disaster. You know, a recipe for disaster. So let me raise up my vibration again. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wait, actually, because I want to see something really quick. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm doing the most, but it's okay. I'm doing the most. I stay doing the most. I was trying to get, oh, nope, guess not. Guess not. Anyways, I guess not, y'all. What I want ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's try this. Guess not. Oh well. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get no commercial from me. Nah, you're not about to get me this time like y'all did a second ago. We about to build up the vibration again. Hold on, y'all. We getting there. If y'all could just see me on video.
You ain't gotta lie.
You
You ain't gotta talk to me. You ain't gotta talk to me. For real. You ain't gotta love me. You ain't gotta fight me. Oh, motherfucking 3. Fell to the hustle, I'm in it deep. Everyday struggle, don't get no sleep. Stink like a bitch bathing in the sea. Cause I ain't took a bath and it's been a week. They used to laugh when they mentioned me. I got the racks with them in my jeans.
Alright, let's get to the part that I like.
Except it's come from my enemy. Put pussy and nigga, don't nobody hit me. Locate, drop the body in Trinity. Real liver, the nigga. My slime, my slither, and slide on the nigga. Infinity. They wanna kill me like Kennedy. Oh, that's a fact. Go get the check. Aim at his neck, we don't get rid of me. They want war. We ready. Get them ARs, then we steady. Slept in my car, they didn't help me. I think the Lord need a blessing. Stick to the call. Never fold, I won't let me. Say they don't like me, I'm reckless. Well, I can't help but to tell them, nigga, you ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You ain't gotta fight for me, I'ma fight for myself. Welcome all of these shoes. You should've seen how I felt.
Okay, we're gonna have to move. What do we need to do? Oh, alright. Good in you.
Ain't gotta fight for me, I'ma fight for myself. Walked 100 miles in these shoes, you should've seen how I felt. I should have been well with my energy. Same old shit, just a different week. Internet beef when they mention 3. Catch me in the street, it won't look at me. Bitch, I'm a gangsta, I've been a G. Have my own like a been penitentiary. 17 in the cell, I gave him hell. Fuck nigga know I made history. She don't like me, she like my money. She get mad, yeah, she get nothing.
You too.
Baby girl, you used to act funny. I can't lie, you said I was just
Sorry, the pest control guy came to spray around. I miss my whole lyrics though. Hold on. Don't copyright me, YouTube. I'm just trying to really get my vibe up. Ain't gotta like me, I like myself. You ain't gotta love me, I love myself. You ain't gotta fight for me, cause I'ma fight for myself. Walk a mile in these shoes, feel the pain that I felt. It's always the same old shit, just a different week, like for real. That's how I used to feel too. Like it was always same shit happening, just a whole nother week, a different date, a different month, but the same drama over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Until I realized, what happened, Lyrical?
She wants my oranges and I'm telling her no, so she's trying to...
Here, Lyrical.
Like, I don't like repeating when I
There
say
you
no
go.
to something.
But she is 4 years old, so it's part of the process. Anyways, y'all, let me go because I'm just basically talking y'all ear off for no reason now. And, yeah, I gotta finish this song and I don't want to get copyrighted on YouTube, but I need to listen to this joint again. But, I also need to go smoke before I have my my psychiatrist appointment session, so that means I gotta head outside in order to do that. So, this is what we call it to the raps, y'all. But please, in the description box, I should remember. And if I did not put it, call me out on it. Put a comment, let me know, hey girl, you forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like, call me out on it because y'all know my mentals be everywhere. Y'all know I be all over the place. I've been saying this all the time. Part of the ADHD and everything else. And I'm just functioning along with it. And I'm still getting to know myself without all the stresses that I've been so used to living with the last year and a half. So I'm still trying to figure myself out. But thanks for listening and watching this far. I appreciate y'all for real. I don't want y'all to think that I take any of y'all for granted because I don't. Each and every one of you are helping us, and I really greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'm trying to get my accounts monetized. If y'all can share, like, comment, subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying, support us in any way that you can, I would greatly appreciate it, and my kids would too. All right, y'all, be blessed, and don't forget to make it count, okay? Later, Gators.